Welcome to 1892. Plague of epic proportions has ravaged the land. A young young lash was what they called me. Young lash. Small, little, young lash was a lad in a land that wasn't ready for him yet. They'd had no idea. They had no clue. There was about to be a freaking plague. Devastating. Gosh, awful. The worst. Are you getting this? The worst. I was a young lad named... I already forgot my own name. Laddie? Possibly Laddie. Okay. Let me explain how I came to forget my own name. It's freaking bonkers. And I think you might like to hear the tale. I was a little laddie trying to get to a point at some point in the story. It's a little late. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. It's coming to me now. I was a little laddie trying to draw and talk. Hadn't even learned how to talk yet. Just a little boy. And I knew then, everyone knew. Every single person on the block knew that I was gonna be something. Even old man McGee, he could barely even see because his eyeballs were so tiny. So tiny. Even he knew I was gonna grow to be great. Let me tell you the tale. Let me get to the tale already. Sheesh. People in 1872, they're very impatient, apparently. There was a plague in the land. Devastating plague. And I'm here to tell you all about it. The tale of the devastating plague of the land. And it's actually a good tale, you'll see. Excuse me. to drink some water to cleanse the old palate. So the plague was everywhere. It was everywhere. Okay. Plague was everywhere. I lost my voice and I got it back, along with many other things. So the land was abysmal. It was terrible. It was a terrible land, and the plague was awful. Gosh darn awful. Freaking the worst kind of plague. Everyone had to stay inside. It was silly. And I stepped right up. I did my part. Even as a young laddie, even then, everyone knew. Everyone on the block, remember the block? Everyone knew about it. I was gonna be something, okay? And I found a bird. I had no friends. I had zero friends. Nobody wanted to be. They knew I was gonna be something. Everyone knew it, but they didn't want to be the. They didn't want to be friends with the guy that's gonna be the guy. You know. Stupid, dumb. These guys, whatever. I found this bird, okay? And his name was Pecky. Pecky was my only friend. And Pecky died. Pecky died pretty much the day after I named him. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at keeping things alive. I probably shouldn't have become a doctor. Okay? Hindsight's 20/20. And yeah, Pecky, his beak fell off. And I think it was the plague. I wasn't sure. Okay? I wasn't sure about it. And my voice keeps changing. I apologize. Becky's beak just plopped right off of his freaking face. Just came right off. It's the darndest thing. And it turned out to be the freaking plague. It was like, well, duh. That's what I told my grandma. Duh, it was the plague, Granny. Wasn't something I did. Anyways, I told her I can't get this voice knocked down. Ever since I lost Pecky, can't get my voice straight, I'm sorry. Pecky. I'd tell you about Pecky. He was the only friend I had, and it only lasted about a day and a half. It was the darndest. It was the plague, and this is when I became the plague doctor. I donned the mask. In memory of Pecky's just freaking face, just guts and brains every which way. Just the face just fell off. Freaking disgusting. If I couldn't paint. It's the darndest thing. When his freaking beak fell off, I started talking like I was from the back alley town. And I talk like this. It's because I wore the mask. The mask of the bird face. And I became the plague doctor. Doctor, they'd say. Get your freaking ass over here. We got the plague. I was living in the freaking sewers at this point. I freaking hated myself. It was the worst freaking town. I talked to the head town guy. Okay. Said I've been living in this freaking back alley and everyone's dying. They're freaking dying. Did I tell you about my bird when I was a kid? You were wondering about what I'm wearing this freaking mask? And I talk like this. My bird's face just fell the freak off, man. And ever since I've been taking everything I could find. Brambles. Sticks. Twigs. Pine needles. Anything I could find inside of a gut of a moose. I take these things and I ball them up in a big ball and I mix it with a little bit of ether and a bunch of you don't even want to know. And I say bye to my brain and I put the mask on. And I say, I'm gonna save this fucking town from the plague. Whether it kills me or not, this plague. It's gonna be the damn death of me. But I'm not gonna stop until I cure everyone dies. Or I cure everyone that's left. That's not dead. Or seriously really messed up. I can't do anything about that. I basically put the mask on and I walk around and I just don't die. But I'm kind of, I'm not really sure. I probably should have looked up what the plague doctor does before I became the first plague doctor. Anyways, I got Beaky. People said that Beaky's his face always looked like a finger. And, ever since I put on the mask, I don't even know. Can't remember freaking Beaky Bing. Who cares about that freaking bird anyways? Freaking can't even keep his freaking beak straight. Shudder. Think what would happen if this freaking mask fell off and I was standing next to one of these freaking, what are they? Just all plagued up. Ugh. Freaking. I say that with the most love. I'll tell you about my love for the plague people in the next. Let's see what happens in episode 2. The plague and how I forgot my freaking name. We kind of cleared that up with the, because I've been wearing the mask with all the witch in it, but, you know, we'll clear some stuff up.